Merry Christmas, friends. Becky Harling here, and today I have my husband, Steve Harling, with me on this blog. Steve is the president of Reach Beyond, and Steve, welcome to my blog.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Becky and I are looking forward to a very exciting Christmas. It is going to be wild and crazy. We have 9 grandkids that are going to be with us on this Christmas morning, and we're looking forward to the craziness of it all. But I do remember when you and I were missionaries in Sudan, in the city of Khartoum, and we remember what it was like to not have anybody around for Christmas. Boy, those were tough days.
They were. And so if you're feeling lonely this Christmas, we want you to know, hey, we remember those feelings. You might not have family near you. You might not have friends or loved ones near you. And we would encourage you to get together with your neighbors or your church family or your church community to celebrate, because there's often deep fellowship that happens in community.
Absolutely. And we had that in our lives, even in the Sudan.
Yeah.
Becky and I have a habit that we got into a number of years ago. Every year between Christmas and New Year's, we take some time to be alone with God and to get some perspective on our priorities for the coming year. So, Beck, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we don't do it together as a couple. We each do it individually. Mm-hmm. Steve may go off into the mountains. If it's cold outside, we live in Colorado. If it's cold outside, I much prefer the fireplace to the mountains. But what we do is we get along with God. We have our Bible, a journal, some praise music, and we just seek God's heart before we step into the new year. Because what we have found is there are a lot of opportunities out there. There's a lot of people pulling for our attention, and there's a lot of distractions that could reshape our focus. And we want to make sure that our focus is clearly where God wants it. And so every year between Christmas and New Year's, we create the space to have a day of prayer, praise, and personal reflection alone with God to seek His heart for the new year. And I want to encourage you to give that a shot this year. I want to encourage you to give that a try. On my website, you'll find my free gift to you this Christmas is a guide for a day of prayer, praise, and personal reflection. It's a 10-page guide. It's not hard. There's some reflective questions. There's some suggestions for what scriptures to read. There's 5 new worship songs that have come out in the last year that I think you'll enjoy, that'll help lead you into the heart of God. And so we invite you to check that out. Well, I just want to thank you for being part of this with us, and I want to say Merry Christmas to you, and I hope that this year coming up, 2017, is the best year for you, and that your heart will be fully aligned with God as you stepped into this new year. Thanks for joining us. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.